Hello, fans. I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the GIM PWM case fan. No bells and whistles here. It's very plain looking, and that's okay because we don't need a box that's going to be thrown away to look fancy. And this is one of the only times that I have opened a fan box and found a diagram that actually shows you what you're supposed to be plugging it into on your motherboard or whatever. So that's pretty unusual. You would think this would be something that a lot of companies would be putting in there on the assumption, or on their box maybe, or on the assumption that lots of customers probably don't know how to do this, which is probably true. But strangely enough, a lot of companies overlook this little thing because, well, they assume too much, I guess. The fan is a plain Jane fan. It does have corner cushions, however. Now, GIM, I guess is how they want it to be pronounced, but the actual company name, I'm going to slaughter the Chinese here, Shenzhen Ryuzi Technology Company Limited. Yeah. I'm sorry to all the Chinese speakers out there because I just destroyed that lovely name. And again, it is PWM. And that's all there is to it. So let's go ahead and listen to the noise produced by this, which hopefully is not much. Well, I got it ready, and it actually starts at a very low voltage, which I was surprised by, since so many fans out there need a relatively high voltage anyways. Like, I would say that a fair number of them start around 7, but there are a lot of them that start close to a 10. But yeah, there's a whole range, and this one just seems to have a very low starting point. So let's go ahead and listen. And right now there's no noise. Well, almost no noise. It's very, very quiet at this point, which it should be, since this is like really slow. So as you can tell, it gets a bit noisy. In a case, it's probably not going to be nearly as noisy as this, but you're still probably going to kind of hear it. So if you're sensitive to noises, then this may not be the best choice for you. As far as static pressure is concerned, maybe it does cone out a little bit. Maybe 1.5 millimeters of water. So let's go ahead and take a look at the specs. So this is, again, GIM. I'm not going to slaughter the Chinese name again. My apologies. KV17. And I did forget to mention that this would be acceptable for a case fan or also on an air cooler, but not a water cooler. And it's really cheap. Now, I can't say, like the real quality of this thing as far as longevity, other than what the specs say. But $6 for what this fan is offering is a really good deal. I got this on Amazon. I don't know if it's on other locations. I don't recommend Amazon. In fact, I refuse to buy from my employer. Let's see. Certifications, FCC, CE, and RHS. Made in China, 120 by 25 millimeters. 50,000 hours of life. No warranty that I'm aware of. 130 grams, 7 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 800 to 1800 RPMs, plus or minus 10%, 79.75 CFMs of airflow, I'm estimating the static pressure to be 1.5 millimeters of water, 20 decibels maximum. I'm going to say that they were overly generous in that evaluation, that it's actually noisier than that. 23.5 centimeter long fan cable that is not sleeved or daisy chainable. PWM connector, dual ball bearings, which is great. 12 volts, 1.32 watts, and 0.11 amps, making this one of the most frugal in terms of electricity on the list so far. And as far as indicators and all that, they do have them, and it turns in clockwise direction, comes with 4 screws and corner cushions.
Thank you for watching this video. Also, thank you to Lawrence Abrams at bleepingcomputer.com for allowing me to use his forum to promote my videos, and thus I promote his website, which is a great website with lots of resources for tech people and for people who have computers, be it if you need help with hardware or software or even with malware. They have lots of resources. They have also got lots of news on their website about the tech world. If you would be interested in me presenting some of that news here on this channel, would you please let me know? I already have permission from Lawrence Abrams to do that. I'm just not sure if that would be something of interest to people, so I haven't done it yet. But yeah, so please like, subscribe, share. Let people know about my channel if you think it's worth it. If you don't think it's worth it and you want to give me feedback, please do so constructively in a video or in the community tab. If you can't be constructive and civil and logical about it, then you probably should just be quiet, because I have a low tolerance for people who like to troll. Which is to say, if you're going to be a jerk, I will not put up with it. So thank you very much again. I hope you have a wonderful day.